Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Christelle Martinette with a reading for you for each individual sign for the month of August. To read this month, I'm going to be using my collection of fine arts paintings as the basis. And if and when I need it, I'll use this Egorov tarot, Alexandra Egorov tarot that I've used before in my readings, and or the VERA SIBILLA deck that you are very accustomed to me using. And of course my Neapolitan cards I have always ready with me. Now, just 2 words on my contest. As you know, I announced it the 23rd of July. It will fall due, the last day to receive the stories about a past life, the contest of the Renaissance. Google the Renaissance and see what that was all about before you write the story. And that will be ending the 23rd of August, midnight at midnight Central European time. The contest is to win a past life regression session with me for the value of $300. And a few people have written to me and they said, well, are you a certified hypnotherapist? Of course, or else I wouldn't be doing that. And I've done it for quite some time, or else I wouldn't be, I'm a pretty serious person, even if I laugh a lot. So let's get on to the readings and get those stories coming. Hi Leo, and happy birthday month to you. Let's see what's in store for you, Leo, the month of August. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of August. Leo, the month of August. Interesting. I have recurring cards here. Let me show you first the cards. This is the first time that's come out here. The Peacock by Archibald Thoburn. Of course, this means royalty. It signifies vision, spirituality, the guidance, protection, watchfulness. And if you look at the peacock feathers, they have eyes, and those are considered the eyes of the stars. This was in Roman and Greek mythology. It also means, though, it also has a tendency to mean patience and kindness, luck. Let's see. Then we have Mary Cassatt here. Mary Cassatt, the cup of tea. Interesting. There is an angel being fed by the plant, if you could see on that right side there. And it seems that she may be, is she drinking tea? Is she reading tea? There's also this bottoms up, interesting. Painting, we have this famous painting you may know of, The Scream by Edvard Munch, around the turn of the century, 1900. The Scream of Nature, that was the original title. And this is Petrol. It's a drawing by Wolfe. It's around, again, the turn of the century, 1900, 1904. Then we have this Visitation of Saint Elizabeth to the Virgin Mary. Here, excuse me, this also came up in another reading, Starry Night, Mississippi Queen by Ryan Lee Waldron. And the last, A Rainy Day in Paris, A Rainy Day in Paris. And we have these two that are, signifying they're with their backs to us. This is very interesting. Well, Leo, what can I say when it comes out with the peacock, when we start with the peacock? This is a very, very significant month for you, even though there is a mirroring effect between the Scream by Munch and this peacock. There, and I'll be looking at that with the Sibilla cards. We have you really on the move, and not only on the move, you tend to be on the move, but your perspective the month of August is going to be, let me stop in some, like a butterfly, pose, stopping on a flower for a bit, and then flip-flopping away, then riding away. Then gallivanting away. This is going to be the type of interaction that you would like to entertain the month of August. Not necessarily that you do. Of course, there are some of you out there that do actually act like that, but this is your mind's reality. I have also, as in another reading for another sign, there's a buzz. I see here a buzz. There's a buzz, and you're harboring some kind of energy that's very personal, and it's secretive, and you don't want to tell anybody about it. Part of it has to do with a money-making scheme. That's fairly clear, but it's a risky scheme. It's a scheme that you're afraid of, maybe even betting on something. Or investing in something that may be a risk for you. But there's also this buzz about, who do I tell? Should I keep it for myself? Or should I just raise my heels and leave? You know? And there's something interesting about the month of August for you, Leo, in that you know full well you have a glass that's half full and half empty. And you're there that you're not sure whether it's half full and half empty, but the reality of the height or depth or width of that glass is very clear to you. You're not putting on rose-colored glasses, Leo. And it's quite a month of crossing your T's and dotting your I's and knowing that you're going in, not for the kill, but you're going in. You're going into, walking into a challenge. You're going to face up to opportunity. You're going to take on your responsibilities. It's a very, dynamic month for you, August, Leo. And it's a month where you have no regrets. You don't, whereas in other times you may have had, well, I should have done this right, or I should have done this way, or I should have done it that way. This month you don't, you throw those cares to the wind, and there really are no regrets. I'm going to take the Vera Sibilla here and look at a couple of these cards, notably first of this Petrol by Wolfie here on the lower left-hand side. Okay, and I think I caught your Achilles heel, the month of August. Vedovo, the widower. I have domestic, domestico, and the lettera. Here it has to do with some kind of bets to lay, some kind of, where do I put, I want to put my money where my mouth is, but I don't know where. This is the idea. I would like to, I have a bit of capital, even if it's just $1. I want to, let me get that scratch card. There's something brewing whereby you want, it's a game. You're starting to think, okay, I need to loosen up, I need to loosen up, and it's just a game. I don't have millions, maybe I do, but if I do, then let me bet one, or if I just have $10 extra at the end of the week, let me lay $1 on something, or a quarter, or half $1. But there's some kind of idea that it's time to break out of our old skin. This is what you're thinking. I'm going to take the Vera Sibilla on these two back cards, bottoms up, and a rainy in Paris, rainy day in Paris. Let's see. Okay, this is, it's raining men, hallelujah. It's not raining men, it's raining bucks for you. Look at Omaggio di Preziosi Gifts, Messaggero Messenger, and Gran Consolazione. This is the best card in the deck. This is coming your way. And that's why you feel, I've got it, now I want to risk. Let me play with that little extra. Could be little, could be a lot. Very interesting. I'm going to take the Sibilla on this ferry boat here in the Mississippi, on the Mississippi. Okay, now where you go, round and round, I said it to another reading, round and round, where she goes, and where she'll stop, nobody knows. And this is what I'm feeling. You want to go every now and then and stop, spend some time with somebody, then go to another person, then stop and just so you could get a lot of different flavors and colors and see people. And well, let me look at this. The ferry boat. We have Nemica, the female enemy, could be a male. Gran Signore, the great man protector, could be a female. Then we have Amica female friend, it could be a male. So these are changing. It seems that you're trying to experiment. I dare use that because I just used the word risk before, and risk and experimentation really is a sort of a volatile combination. But here it seems that this going around socially and sitting and talking and looking and posing and saying is what helps you stay away from your therapist, stay away from having to go in for therapy. And it's all in all a social gathering you're looking for, a social occasion. You want the reflection in other people's eyes of yourself. This is what, and remember this, okay? Remember the peacock. You want a reflection of what's going on, a reflection of your soul. You should be coming for the soul therapy to me this month, or the next month, depending on how much you win or lose, all right? The soul therapy, it's not superficial therapy. What you're looking for is something really more profound, but you're doing it in a superficial way because you think socially it will give you a reflection, put that mirror up and show you, well, that's what I need to do. That's what I'm, if I had any doubt, well, now I'm seeing myself for who I am. It's a sort of movement month, a sort of month where there's a lot of development going on. It's raining, like I said. I'm going to, Edward, move the screen. And as you know, things that have worried you in the past, jealousy, but it's all things negative. Sadness, okay? Fedeltà, fidelity, and donna di servizio, a housemaid. You will be aided the month of August because what you're really looking for is, okay, we're going to Miss A, Miss B, Miss C, or Mr. B, Mr. D, Mr. E, but you really are faithful to one thing, and one thing alone the month of August, and it is to yourself. And this is why there's this sort of dance around, going around and trying to get a reflection, because you're actually in a position of wanting to know what makes me tick. How can I improve? Let me see what I can learn. I'm going to cast the runes for you to see what they have to say to you. It's raining men. All right. This is the ultimate tier bright stave. You are on the move and you are one lucky in the month of August, Leo. All right. I do have the month of August not being the greatest month for your spiritual heights, the heights of spirituality with you. I have Manat's Merkstave, and I don't see you as being in that domain. That's not, it's more of an ego. It's more of a personal, a tangible. You want some tangible things to go on. And I don't see you, again, the spiritual business, the idea this is Pedro Merkstave. That's not what you're looking for. What you are looking for, and who wouldn't be, is an increase in your funds, Fehu Bright Stave. But the runes are telling you, Yera, take your time, hold your horses. Leo, it is your birthday. Just relax. It's coming in. And the key to having the Omaggio di Preziosi, those gifts, has to do with you getting up and walking away from a certain type of behavior, perspective, behavioral pattern that doesn't, makes you go round in circles, may put up mirrors to show you and reflect to you who you are, but it doesn't give you the key, Otala, to raising your awareness to a different height that makes you oversee what's happening. Very interesting message for you, Leo, and I do hope you have a great birthday month. Namaste, Leo, until we read together again. Bye-bye.